That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. I've been gone for a couple of days. Last night, I was at my first Pelicans game, so kicked off officially season 10. Y'all give it up, man. Season 10, man. Season 10. All glory be to God, man. My 10th season in the NBA before the age of 30. It is a blessing indeed. New city, new franchise, and things of that sort. But right now, I'm back in the A for a couple days. What's up? We got a viewer in the building. We got a viewer in the building at 12:25 a.m. Eastern time. But anyways, you guys read the title. Y'all know what's going on. Without further ado, let's get into it. I haven't watched any of these videos. People been sending me no Life Shaq's reaction and everything like that. I haven't watched any of them. I just saw a caption of Kai reacting, and it said Kai said that other content creators were clout chasing by claiming that Drake was suing them for mentioning them in his lawsuit. So I want to see it. Is he defending Drake? Like, I just want to see what's going on, because it's a 15-minute video. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see what's going on.
All right, with this Drake shit that y'all are telling me about, can I see the link, please? I'm scared. What's going on, bro? Let me see what's going on. Let's get to this Drake. I don't know. Drake alleges in the lawsuit that UMG permitted content creators such as Cenat, Zias, No Life Shaq, RDC Gaming, and Cartier Family to monetize reactions to Not Like Us without enforcing copyright claims. He claims that the lack of enforcement enabled the spread of defamatory content while generating profits for both UMG and the creators, prioritizing revenue over Drake's safety. Twitch streamer Cenat posted a 20-minute video of his reaction to the recording on his YouTube channel, which has 11.6 million subscribers. The video's thumbnail depicts the image as of the date.
To be so for real, last year was kind of a lot for me. I was just feeling kind of like burned out.
Of this filing, the video has over 9 million views. You're getting sued. Wait, why am I in this shit? Wait, hold on. I gotta be, what the I'm getting sued? Nigga, this thing I was told to stay on stream. Y'all niggas is cat, bruh.
Yo. This man Kai is hilarious.
Oh, I'm good. All right. You're not getting sued. Okay, so explain to me if I'm right on this. Okay, is he just using... Okay, hold on. The Cartier Family, whose YouTube channel has 1.44 million subscribers, posted a video depicting the image of using the recording. As of the date, Twitch streaming No Life Shaq has 14.5 YouTubers years. So defamatory. So he's basically using examples of like us reacting,
Making
and
it more popular.
It's getting more attention of the claims within the song. And UMG did not copyright it, meaning that like we're earning money while a lot of shit is going on. Is that what's being said?
Yeah. So
he's just using us as examples of like spreading misinformation type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm not getting sued, he's saying UMG slid you some bread. I ain't gonna lie, niggas ain't that weak. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Both ways ain't crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wasn't even complaining. All my shit's monetized. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, man. How much views we gonna have? 9 million? I don't believe it. Hold on. Cenat, Not Like Us. Goddamn. Hold on. What the reaction? Are we the most?
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no, by
viewed reaction? What the? Are we the most viewed reaction? God, 9 million. thumbnail. Okay, that thumbnail could mean anything. That thumbnail could mean tough. That thumbnail could mean yes. That thumbnail could be I don't know what's going on. It could mean a lot. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, not like us, bro. Holy, bro, we got 9. Bro, I didn't even know we hit 9 million. What's the likes looking like?
Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you mine?
8.1 million? Wait, I don't look at my game. We have in motion. Oh my gosh. We is having motion.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered.
When did these hit this? Oh my gosh, we's having motion, bro. We is having motion, bro. Holy, I'm not gonna lie. Check Family Matters. Cenat, Family Matters. All right, chat. I'm not getting sued. False alarm. Oh my God, 3 mil. Goddamn. Chat. 4 mil. Damn. Chat. Listen to me. False alarm. Clap it up, y'all. We're not getting sued. Hold on. We're not getting sued, bro. We're not getting sued, bro. Holy no Life Shaq reaction. Where's his? Let me see. No, no Life Shaq. He the nigga from South Carolina, right? He the nigga from South Carolina, right, chat? Where's his reaction at? Scuba Ryan.
Listen, you want to skip this ad. I would too. But what if I told you there's a skip ad?
Yeah,
Bro, I know comments are something serious. That is the third ad break in the first 5 minutes of the video. I know Kai getting something serious from YouTube, bro.
This is exactly what's happening. This Drake them snitched on the reaction community. It's no way. There's no way you got us in this case, dog. We chilling, having fun. And you got us listed in the case. Oh, this got to be the softest ever, dog. Man, hey, Drake, you ain't hip-hop, bro. There's no way. You a great artist. I give you that all day long. I promise you. Can't take that from you. But, bro, you got to be the softest in the history of Earth. Yo, look at this, y'all.
Let me see. What did somebody say? Kai definitely got paid. He the only one who don't feel the way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting sued though. I got my money.
There's DIY. And there's doing it yourself.
In the first 6 minutes of this video. Remember, I don't know if y'all know, remember like Flight Reacts when he had his moment in 2020 when he was like, look at Curry, man, and it was like everywhere in the NBA to the point where Steph Curry was saying it on his Instagram lives as well. Flight used to have like an ad break every 30 seconds that time. And I know the comments might say, oh, hey, Rashad, get YouTube. I'm going to get YouTube Red as soon as I hit, I'll say 10,000. I'm not even going to say 20,000 subscribers. I'll say 10,000. The second I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll get YouTube Red. I won't have to worry about this every time I react.
What are we talking about? I'm being honest. Now, if I was getting sued, I'd be like, bitch, Aubrey, I thought we was cool, my nigga. But we good, so.
Kai trying to preserve his relationship with Drake. He trying to say, Kai, he really, I feel like, is a pretty much non-confrontational person, which I think is good for being liked on a widespread things, because he is liked among a lot of people. That's why he is Cenat. At the same time, it's also like, bro, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's good to take a stand on something, you know what I'm saying, especially like with your content creators. Like someone said, right, hold on, let me pull it up. We'll go all over the place here. Like when this girl Moni, and Moni, this page is kind of like a Drake Kate page. She's been tweeting since 2014. We need to get Drake out of here. So keep that in mind with this context. But Drake only goes on stream with white content creators, and he puts all the black content creators in a lawsuit or mentions them in a lawsuit. They said some of the white reactors actually have more views than some of the black reactors, and what was I gonna say? Um, what was I gonna say? I forgot. I forgot. But they have more views than the black reactors. But he only mentioned the black reactors, the RDCs, the No Life Shacks, the Cenats, the Zias and Belus, and I think he only mentioned them because those were the ones. I guess I don't want to say the most people were paying attention to, but kind of the most people were paying attention to when it came to it. So I think the lawsuit is crazy, bro. Everybody who said this was for UMG, this is for the artists fighting for their independence back, their rights back, and this and that. Like, this is literally like some of the things that were cited. They were taken out and posted on social media when he cited the line about him being a colonizer and all of these things. It sounds like he's legitimately complaining about the song and UMG putting money behind it. And UMG obviously was just like, yeah, we put money behind the song. It was doing well. It's just logistics. In journalism, what we do is if a story is performing well, if a lot of people are clicking on it on the website, then we'll give it a push. That means we'll send a notification to all the subscribers' phones who are having interest in a certain particular area. So say I'm pulling back the curtain a little bit. So say a story is doing well for the Pelicans. All of our Pelicans fans, if a story is doing well, we're going to push that to their phones and say, hey, check out this new Pelican story that we did or whatever at the paper. And it's going to continue to help the numbers. You only put numbers and money and the machine, quote unquote, into things that are already working without the machine and before the machine. Great example of that is Pink Dreads from DDG and Playboy Max. Like that, DDG didn't go through the label. He did it all independently and did it through Max's stuff to help push it and get it as far as it possibly could go on TikTok, on YouTube, on social media before he went to Epic and was like, hey, pick this up and put the machine behind it to really get it to as far as it can get. And it's the same thing with Tweaker, Jello song of Jello pushing it as far as he could possibly get independently before signing to Def Jam for umpteenth million, and that's all that is happened with not like us. The beef had everybody going crazy. The entire hip hop world community, online community was locked into their phones and on the internet those 5 days that Kendrick finally responded and Drake came back 3 days later and then Kendrick came back. No. Kendrick finally responded and then he came with the back to back later and then Drake came back at him that same night and then Kendrick came with another one and then Kendrick came again 24 hours later with the party song to kind of celebrate his win. And then Drake came back the next day when people were kind of already over the battle with the Hard Park 6 was like a good kind of homage and ending of the back and forth. Those 5 days, those 6 days, 7 days, everybody was locked in. Everybody was captivated and stuff like that. So with that perfect storm, the numbers were going to be crazy just regardless because people are nosy. And these are the two biggest rap stars in the world going back at each other, telling the world why they hate each other and why they hated each other for the past decade plus. That's why the numbers were doing so well off top. So you see a number doing well, you see a video get 1 million views in an hour. You're going to put your money and resources behind it to make the most money out of it. You black dudes want to fight, you black superstars want to fight each other and the black beef, whatever the case might be, black on black crime. Go ahead. It's making us a bunch of money. And because both of you are our artists at the end of the day. You both work for us. You're both our employees. So go ahead. Argue as long as you want to, because this is the most anybody's listened to rap music in like 2 years. So it's like they put money behind that like us because it was the most successful song. Euphoria was the most popular song, got the beef before Not Like Us. And then before that, it was the first person shooter was a big deal. but it went to even a bigger deal when Kendrick came on Future and Metro Boomin song and said, you know, first person shooter, I better be a bomb. When he did all that, it was like, okay, bro, it's on and popping. And that song was everywhere, bro, for a couple months. And Drake finally responds, and you know, all of these things. So I say all of this to say, yes, there was a push. They put money behind it, but you only put money and push stuff that's already doing well before you put any type of resources into it. And if your employee was making you a lot of money and bringing you a lot of attention with something that you might view as negative on the outside, you know, they're going to put money behind it, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And Drake, you should be the last person that could be complaining about this when you benefited from the same system for so many years, for 15 years. I've said this over and over and over and over and over in all of these things. But yeah. So I think that's where Shaq's problem was coming from. No Life Shaq, and where B-Lou and Zias, well, I haven't watched B-Lou and Zias. At the end of the day, it looked like Kai was just like, hey man, I got my money. I'm not being sued. I don't care. But No Life Shaq, he cares about hip hop. You know, he's a bit of an old head. You know, he reacted to the entire Joey situation, and what was it? The Joey situation and the other joint too. The dude that's with TDE, Ray out there at TDE on the West Coast and stuff like that, who responded to Joey. He was, you know, covering that whole thing, and that's like kind of a specific corner of hip hop. And he reacts to Daylight and because he truly loves the culture. I say all this to say he truly cares about the culture. I feel like Kai is just a guy who is an extremely popular and entertaining content creator who just happens to listen to music as well on a casual kind of basis. And so it's different. Where it's like No Life Shaq, he does music. He is a music guy. Versus, you know, who else? Who's Cenat, who's a content creator who just happens to react to music. He listens to music. So that's the difference between the two. And you can see it in kind of their reactions. How passionate Shaq was.
But Shaq, that was the thing though. I was on some shit like, why did he have the nerve to put us in it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so we talking about the lawsuit, the lawsuit.
Man, bro, because I got to, bro. That's the first thing I woke up to this morning. I'm like, bro, what the like?
Let me pull this shit up. What's the? Because I seen a couple articles, a couple headlines going like that. I'm like,
you know, yeah.
It kind of threw me aback because I thought.
And at the end of the day, like, it's exactly what we said when everything originally happened, bro. Like, Drake told, bro. Drake is telling right now. Like, Drake is snitching. Everything that people want to say about Gunna, like, just make sure you keep that same energy with Drake, bro. I want to shout out Gunna. Producers don't want to work with him. Artists don't want to work with him. They call him a rat. They throw dirt on his name. They do everything under the sun. Act like the man. I ain't even gonna go there. I'm not street. I'm from Marietta.
I thought he had dropped the whole. Like, he withdrew. Like, he was like,
so I thought everything was canceled. It was all over. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then they like, boom, he coming at a different angle or a different perspective.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm like, bro, what the is going on, bro? Especially like when we get mentioned, bro. Like, it's like, I ain't never met Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta treat you accordingly. You feel me? Real.
You feel some type of way,
bro?
Yo, B-Lou. Yo, these dudes are such a treasure, bro. Like, I was in Tulsa one time, and I reached out to B-Lou, and he didn't hit me back, bro. But like, this is definitely a bucket list interview. Zias and B-Lou, what they mean to the culture is so important and everything like that. And I hope it never gets overlooked. And I hope people just don't move on to the next scene like they do so often with the internet, and don't give these guys their flowers and the respect that they actually deserve.
So if a nigga, bro, that's like somebody, bro, honestly, bro, see, I don't know the whole spiel yet, but that's like some Karen.
And that's what I will say. Okay, so boom.
Because I don't know.
I don't think nobody knows the full inner dealings of whatever it is Drake and UMG got going on in terms of the negotiation. What I do know is that there have been negotiations going on.
I think all Drake is trying to prove with this, by the way, it like just mentioning the content creators is how popular the song was. Like you can't just say the song is big. It's so big that he's going to perform it at the Super Bowl. Like you can't just leave it at that. You have to kind of prove and like why it's important, the impact of it with numbers. How do you measure something that like it goes off in the club? You can't say that in a lawsuit. You have to give numbers, and that's what's going on here. Anyways, let's get back to my bad.
Scenes way before the beef happened. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe it's either two things, right? Either this is just some type of strategical play from Drake's team in the grand scheme of whatever it is they trying to, finesse.
Yeah.
Within like the, the negotiations.
Yeah.
Or Drake just a sore loser.
So I'm like, did the song hurt him that bad, Zeke? Like, goddamn.
They trying to say it hurt him economically. Like it made us like, for example, right? If we talking in terms of negotiation, right?
He's saying it cost some money. Well, you lost a rap battle, brother. Like that's what goes on when you lose a rap battle. You don't think Meek Mill lost money after you said, "Is that a world tour?" And you had the world saying, "Is that a world tour?" Your girl tour for the next 5 years. The Meek Mill face and just laughing at him. You don't think that affected his pockets? That people was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna do a song with Meek Mill." He probably got less money. I mean, he probably got less features. He probably booked less shows. Because everybody, when they see Meek Mill after that joint, is that a world tour? Your girls tour. All right, anyways, that's rap beef, bro. If you want to partake in rap beef, you got to deal with what you get if you lose the rap beef, bro. And that's what you get when you lose a rap beef. You lose some money as well. You lose some popularity. People don't look at you the same. Your public perception is different. And the way you've been moving, see, I'm going on the same rants over and over. I'm so sorry to the people who watched 2-3 videos ago me talking about Drake. I end up coming back to the same stuff because it's so ridiculous what is going on right now. It's unprecedented. But the way you've been moving ever since after Not Like Us, you're literally validating every single thing that Kendrick Lamar is saying. You're doing the streams with Steak, sponsored by Steak. Kick stream, sponsored by Steak. We're going to gamble right now. You did the thing when you snitched on LeBron and said that, oh, yeah, I brought LeBron the girls all the time. Ain't that what Kendrick said on Meet the Grams? He said you soliciting women, you got gambling issues, you got a drug addiction, popping pills addiction. You rap about popping pills all the time and I didn't have a Zan 13 hours, the most popular one, obviously, right? And all the things. And every single time you come back at people or you even, kind of diss them, you always go for the wife. You always go for their partners. Bro, that's weird, bro. Like I mean, okay, you called Kendrick short a bunch of times. That's it. Like, that's the only thing outside of like talking about his partner that you even brought up, bro. It's crazy. But hey, I do have to say this. Kendrick was, I believe he was accused in like Las Vegas in 2011, 2012, 2014 of a dispute or whatever, a whole Roddy thing. You do have to acknowledge that. If we're going to bring up Drake and everything that Drake did on record with some young woman and everything, like 17-year-old on stage in 2010, we got to bring up, okay, Kendrick, you were this is set in stone. That folks were saying you was arguing out loud and things might have got kind of crazy between you and the lady. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to mention that. At the same token, after all of those accusations of your family doesn't love you and you don't love your family and you never with your family, he came with the Not Like Us video and specifically put his family smiling and hugging and standing in the camera, directed by who? Dave Free, the man that you said was a kid. So you got that wrong. Everything that you said about Kendrick, it proved to be wrong. Unless you want to say you're not the Black Messiah that you claim to be and everything like that. That is true. But guess who also said that? Kendrick Lamar on a whole album a year before this entire back and forth. He said, Kendrick Lamar is not your savior. J. Cole is not your savior. Drizzy Drake is not your savior. LeBron James is not. He said that a whole year before. Sorry. Anyways, back to this.
The negotiation, right?
Mm-hmm.
With all negotiations, you need leverage. Okay?
Not facts.
So, when the beef happened, right?
Yeah.
What his team is trying to say is that UMG took the opportunity to boost did everything in their power to boost the perception of
with the Spotify numbers,
with everything in general.
Okay.
To make they did everything in their power to influence the perception on who won the beef, right?
Uh-huh.
With the Not Like Us diss track and all that, right? That they did everything to push it, and because of that,
I don't think taking money away, like allowing the creators to monetize, increase the popularity of Not Like Us. Or the amount of views that the Not Like Us reactions got, because it's not like if you take away the thing, the reaction wouldn't have any ads, right? If it got copyrighted, it will still have ads. The ads would just be through the label and UMG and stuff like that. They'll be getting the money directly instead of the content creators. The content creators just saying thank you for this or whatever 2-3 days after the fact, the next week before they ended up taking copyright claims for it the next week. I don't know if that impacted the amount of people that watched the videos. And it didn't impact the amount of people making reaction videos, because the same amount of people was making reaction videos to every diss track, because the entire internet and the world was tuned in to the. All right.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you push your artist too, though?
But that's what I'm finna get to. Because of that, it hurt Drake, right? So it gave them the leverage in the negotiations to be like, well, shit, nigga, you not, because Drake was probably asking for a bag, nigga, which they wasn't necessarily trying to give him. So now it's like, okay, what Drake's angle is from this lawsuit is like, boom, y'all intentionally played the favor to his side to hurt my stock, so y'all won't have to pay me what I wanted to be paid in the negotiations.
See, I didn't know that.
That's one way we could look at it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's one way we could look at it.
Okay, that's a theory.
It's either that, because one thing I find interesting in the defamation lawsuit is that he's not suing, because usually in a defamation lawsuit you sue the that said this shit, right?
Yeah.
He's not suing Kendrick, he's suing UMG.
Yeah, so where the fuck did we come in at?
So let me read this. Hold on, let me pull this up.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, where the fuck did we come in at? You know what I'm saying?
So it say Drake alleges in the lawsuit that UMG permitted content creators such as Cenat, Zias, Shaq, RDC Gaming, and Cartier Family to monetize reactions to Not Like Us without enforcing copyright claims. He claims this lack of enforcement enabled the spread of the
defamarity
content while generating profits for both UMG and the creators, prioritizing revenue over Drake's safety.
Huh?
I'm not gonna lie, from a surface level when I read this, Drake, you sound crazy.
Bro, because I'm like, we just having fun. We just,
what are you talking
know
about?
What I'm saying?
That shit sounds silly as hell. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is not hip hop. Like that, like when I look at
I've never seen this in my life.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's like, hold on, let me read this again. He's trying to say
it is what it looks like, Zias. Because you can say, right, the things that we've been saying, right, of the hold on, let me the camera that went off. But you can say the thing of the he doing this for the money, is about the business, is about the whoop, everything like that, and he trying to get his money. You can say that, right? But that's not what it is when you read the actual stuff. When you read the actual stuff, it's about it's about literally what you think it is. He's complaining about the things. I don't like what he said. He hurt my feelings. And they put money behind the song that hurt my feelings. Mind you, this is the same dude he just shot at Donald Glover on Travis Scott joint. He been poking fun and making fun of Donald Glover for about the past decade. Him and Donald Glover been going back and forth on these records. Yeah, y'all can see them videos on somebody else's channel, but they've been going back and forth on records since about 2011. But yeah, man. Yeah, but he went at Donald Glover's and claiming you love this American and coming after his kids, everything. He said, don't mess with my kids. That's what Donald Glover say on the next album on Bando Stone. Not enough people was talking about this album. I don't know why they weren't talking about Donald Glover album. Probably because he had like 20 different genres in it and people just didn't get it. They was confused. You know what I'm saying? The masses not going to get it when you got a album where one song hip hop, the next song pop, the next song techno, the next song dubstep, the next song rock, and the next song is jazz. People not going to get that Gambino, or rock and everything like that. People not going to get that Gambino. But however, he responded, and it was a whole thing on the album where he talking to Drake. They've been going back and forth. So just imagine all the mean things and all the mean things you said to different rappers, Drake, and you put money behind it, because they did. You made a whole song on the joint Scorpion, right? On Scorpion, right? I believe that was the album where you had Mob Ties on there. And it came at a time, right, when God rest his soul, shortly you know what I'm saying? After a particular rapper from Florida. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to, y'all seen who was mentioned in that court case a couple times. If you really plugged in and follow a lot of the hip hop stuff and everything like that. A young popping rapper in Florida who you have public beef with for a while. The Joker went on Instagram. He said some things about you. I don't know if he publicly responded, but okay. After something happened to Buddy, you suddenly come out with a song called Mob Ties where you're talking about XYZ. And then you mention it again in Her Life, or More Life, excuse me. What was that? Like 3 years later? Because I think Mob Ties was 2018. And then the Her Loss joint where you said the triple X, and then I cut it to the hand. Then if he held his tongue, he'd be live again. That was what, 2021? No, that was about 2022. So 4 years later, you bring it up again. Both of those records that you mentioned that stuff about said Florida rapper who's really popping that you had public beef with, both were hits. Both were on the radio. Both repeated all the time, quoted and everything like that. So if you want to talk about, he said mean things about me and they fueled it. They funded it. That's half your career. Half your career you've been sneak dissing the whole industry and saying mean things about them. And they've been pushing it and putting it on the radio. See, this is the stuff that just get on my nerves. It just irk me. It's like, because now it affected you. You wanted to throw a hissy fit in. And, I'm calling a lawyer, bud. I'm about to sue you. I'm getting my lawyers, bud. That's the stuff that bothers me so much, bro. Because if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen, brother. If you can't take you were about to, you know what I'm saying? With Push, right? Jay Prince. Oh, you lucky Jay Prince told me to put the artery down, to put the weapon. Hey, I didn't want to go in on Push because I was going to keep going. I really had the red button. Y'all don't want me to press this red button. The red button was going to the principal's office and telling, bro. That was the red button, bro. I already mentioned this before. I already went on this rant. But it's just like, it's so crazy, bro. How you had the whole world laughing in Meek Mill, a grown man's face. Is that a world tour or your girl tour? For a whole 5 years, affecting his career. And now you can't even sit 6 months with people talking about, oh, people would have, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. People already moved past Not Like Us, bro. People literally moved past. If it weren't for this lawsuit, people would have been over Not Like Us, and people just would have been Mustard that in the GNX album, bro. People would not be caring about Not Like Us anymore, bro. If it weren't for this lawsuit and the Super Bowl performance, because it's gonna be popping for about a week after the Super Bowl performance again. But after that, ain't nobody who's gonna care about Not Like Us anymore, bro. It was gonna go away. It was gonna be a hot song in the age of the internet. People was gonna dance to it, sing to it, everything like that. 5 months later, they moving on to the next. They squabble up. They moving on to the next. They moving on. They listening to Saw Baby, bro. They listening to Viking, bro. And you know what I'm saying? They doing the Viking dance. Like people are not listening to Not Like Us anymore. And then when people forget about it, guess what you can do, Drake? You can pop back out with the next no face, whatever the next new music you want to do, bro. But since you've been dropping music at such a crazy clip, because I guess there's some, I don't know, whatever agreement you signed when you signed for that $500 million, when you signed that deal a couple years ago, I don't know what they telling you, but ever since then, you've been dropping about 2 albums a year, brother. You've been dropping an R&B album and then the other album. The damage is already done with the PDF. See, there we go. Some people took it serious. That's rap battle, bro. That's rap beef. And see, the thing is, nobody would have took the PDF whole thing, right? With Kendrick, anything that Kendrick was saying, if Drake ain't have a whole decade of behavior like that, if he ain't have the whole situation before the beef, bro, we have to look at the dates of these stories, bro. If you have to clarify why you was texting Millie Bobby Brown boy advice and boyfriend advice when she was 13 years old, if you have to clarify that at 2018, you have to clarify in 2019 why you was texting and talking to Billie Eilish on a regular basis every single day, and Billie Eilish was like, Drake is like my best friend. If you have to clarify that in 2019, after 2018, you had to clarify the Millie Bobby Brown thing. And then in that same era, you had to clarify why you took the duck lip pose and kind of leaning your head on the girl's shoulder of the 16-year-old a supermodel girl, whatever her name is. If you had to clarify that picture and say it wasn't a date, I was just taking a picture with a fan that just happened to be a supermodel that was at the same. If you got to clarify that, if you got a whole video of you on stage 2010 asking a girl, how old are you? She say 17. You say, oh, she's 17, and you kiss the girl anyway. And it's a whole, and you got to clarify that. And you got to, this is 15 years of stuff that Drake has had to clarify with young women. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, if you even put yourself in that position, in that light, and you even mention it before he came at you with the West Coast freestyle with the I heard he likes younger women. I heard it on a Button podcast, so it gotta be true. Like, right? When you know it yourself, the perception of you and these younger women, bro, then you know it's coming up. You don't get the benefit of the doubt when you place yourself in position for people to even put that on your name. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God rest his soul, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had nothing but little kids going to Netherlands and everything like that, playing on the rides and stuff like that, sleeping around in his house and everything. And some kids even, sleepovers with the grown man. You know what I'm saying? The perception of it is crazy. And while they took the folks to court and everything and found out that majority of the kids that their parents put them lawsuits on Michael Jackson was not telling the truth, and Mike ain't do nothing, and they was doing it solely for monetary gain because Michael Jackson was like the richest entertainer or whatever at the time. It's like, Mike, why would you put yourself in a position for people to even put that on you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the same thing with Drake. It's like, whether or not Drake is an actual PDF or anything like that, For 15 years, he consistently placed himself in position for people to look at this like, why is a 30-something-year-old man talking to this 16-year-old like that? Why is he rapping something about high school pics? You was even bad then. Why is he even coming up with a song, Georgia's Interlude, when Georgia Smith is 17 years old? Why is he even doing this stuff? So that's it, bro. And you know, I mean, the thing about it is that comes with the position as well, because Mac Main from same Young Money camp was on that Every Girl song talking about in 3 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus, when he was a grown man. That line is crazy. And like, I was about 15 at the time when that song came out, so I ain't see nothing wrong with it because I was about Miley Cyrus' age. Well, no, I'm not Miley Cyrus' age, but you know, I'm about 3 years away from 18 too. But it was just crazy, bro. So yeah, that's it. It's like you place yourself in that position, you don't get the benefit of the doubt. I believe he's doing it to clean his name to white commercial hip hop fans to spill real money, not the hood. I think this is a good argument because I don't know how those fans are feeling, to be honest. I just know how black people are feeling. And majority of the black people that I know, that I speak to, that I see on the internet, and just not even that, but just like people in real life, they sway one way. They like, Doc got a point. So I mean, but like you said, like the album sales and the concert goers and everything like that, a lot of times they're overwhelmingly not people that look like us. No pun intended. So I don't know but some people say there's no coming back from this. I think you can come back from anything. I think 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine was the best example of you can literally come back from anything, bro. Like there's going to be some people out there listening to you, regardless of how ugly it gets for you. But like you're saying, True Thought, yeah, he's finished in the culture. Yeah. Like in terms of like real hip hop, everything like that, it's kind of like almost where Jack Harlow is seeing himself in right now, right? Like Jack Harlow, he came up off of being like a rap nerd, study all the freestyles, just rap his whole life. Was the rapper in his high school in Louisville and stuff like that. DJ Drama sees his talent, signs him, brings him on the road, brings him to Sway in the morning. He freestyling. Rapping was Jack Harlow's thing. Okay. That didn't get him far enough. So then Drama rechanges his whole image and puts him on some pop records, gets him some writers and some singers and soul samples and everything like that. And Jack Harlow strikes gold with some pop records. He gets a hit, then another hit, then another hit, and they're just continuing to strike gold. Now he's got the acclaim and everything like that, and this particular image by going pop. Okay, now the hip hop purists are like, oh, this Jack Harlow dude is just a white dude that, you know, is taking advantage of our culture, and he doesn't really care about the culture. And now Jack Harlow for the past 2-3 years has been trying to make pure, just nothing but barred out records. Like the Miss Johnson is his only record in the past 2-3 years that hasn't been just bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, trying to prove himself as a rapper and someone who truly, genuinely cares for the culture. And he can say, I don't care about the gatekeepers of the culture, but he obviously does because he just keeps rapping. So it's like a thing of like, it's difficult once the culture deems you no longer the culture to get back in. I say all that to say that in a long-winded way. And so I think, yeah, he's done with the culture, but yeah, he's already been crucified in the culture. All that he has left is to keep commercial fans now. Yeah, like you said, just not worry about it. Be a pop star. Be a pop star. Like his first move, bro, his first verse after this entire back and forth in May was singing like Spanish on Camila Cabello's like album, bro. In 2 songs. He just singing in Spanish. It's like, come on, bro. That's how you gonna come out of this? Like we still dancing to Not Like Us, and you gonna come back, Porito, Citanito. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? That's it. You know, it's but I mean, I think on one end it's like it's showing the people like, yeah, it is what we thought it was. You know, because some people wanted to be like, oh yeah, I know it seems funny and everything like that, but that's not really what's going on. It's really about the business. And then you read the documents and he's literally just crying that this guy said something mean about him, and the people that also employ him put money behind it. He might have done this to shut down Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, then drop it after. Yeah, but it's like you can drop Not Like Us. Right. You could do the thing where it's like, okay, he can't perform Not Like Us. Man, we still gonna go squabble up. We still gotta turn this TV off. And then everything else. We got how many years? I know Kendrick say 15 years, but on a widespread level, probably like 12 years, 13 years. Kendrick's been a radio artist for the past 13 years, bro. We got 13 years of hits. Easily with Kendrick. NFL wants no problems with this. Yeah, I was always thinking about that because it's like he has to perform the song because it was number one last year. And it's probably, you can make an argument it's Kendrick Lamar's biggest song, right? So it's like he has to perform it. And it's like, do you really, like, how is that going to go of him? Like, what words do you even bleep out? Like, do you bleep out A minor? Like, do you bleep that out? Do you say trying to strike a chord and you cut the music off and he dances or something? Like, I don't know. I don't know how that goes. But regardless, bro, it's a part of hip hop culture, bro. Like, you say mean things about people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want to have? A bunch of sneak disses? If you're gonna have a rapper perform at the Super Bowl, there's gonna be some sneak disses in there. Because every rapper is like, in their braggadocious raps, are sneak dissing somebody in particular. Every single 100% guaranteed. They're talking about somebody in that record. When they say, brothers don't know that I keep the flow. Brothers ain't got this on me. Like, they're talking about some guy in their neighborhood who really can't afford that jacket. Like, they're dissing somebody in nearly every single rap song, bro. It's a part of rap. I'm better than you. Let me tell you why I'm better than you. You ain't got as much money as me. Your girls don't look better than mine do. Your cars don't look like mine do. I can rap better than you. All that stuff, man. None of those other songs matter to Drake reputation. The what you call? What's the song? King Kunta. Like I said, these dudes been dissing each other for the past 13 years. Since 2013, they've been dissing each other. So it's like all the songs that, like the Be Humble one, right? It was like a diss to Drake, to Big Sean. Is Big Sean gonna sue and say, hey, yo, don't perform Be Humble at the Super Bowl? He performed it already at the national championship game when Kendrick performed at the national championship game in, what was that, 2018 in Atlanta? I was there at his rehearsal in Centennial Park. I was. But yeah, man, like, it's a part of hip hop. If you're gonna book a rapper, he's gonna perform something where he dissed you in at least a line. It's the game, bro. So it's like, even if he said Not Like Us, man, if this joker say you can't do Not Like Us, right? And like you say, True Thought, he plays the intro. He plays a dun 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 dun, and then goes on with the rest of the show. You know what I'm performing if I'm Kendrick Lamar? King Kunta. I swear I wouldn't tell. But half of y'all sharing bars like a band and the two man said, come on, man. Something's in the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm performing my other Drake diss. I'm performing the not like that. But a bomb. The big three. It's just big me. Boom. People still gonna sing that in there. I know it's more corporate, so everybody corporate might know Not Like Us, but they might not know like that. No pun intended. But I'll just perform all my other Drake disses. I'll perform Euphoria. The famous act. But Euphoria is even harder. You know what I'm saying? I'll perform the worst one. I'll perform Meet the Grams. I do the last verse of Meet the Grams, to be exact. If you gonna say I can't do Not Like Us, we gonna get the party jumping by playing Squabble Up. We gonna play TV Off, right? We gonna get the party jumping with that. Then I'm gonna play every other Drake disc I got. For the past 13 years, I'm gonna play for the rest of the set. And then, like you say, if I'm gonna play the dun dun dun, dun, but when they say the Pepsi halftime show presented by Apple Music, dun dun dun, dun, and then I'm gonna go to LO, I wanna be with you, and I'm gonna play the Rihanna, all the commercial joints you gotta play, right? And then I'm gonna end it after I play my 5 Drake disses in the medley. I'm gonna end it with dun dun dun, dun. Thank you for tuning in to Kendrick Lamar, the Drake. It just is what it is, bro. There's no way to get around it, bro. He dissed you too many times. He dissed you for 13 years. You can't get away from it by just taking away Not Like Us. It's definitely going to be a hot performance, but not that song. You got to do the King Kunta. Everybody want to cut the legs off King Kunta. I swear I wouldn't tell. Like, he's got to do that, bro. Like, if you take away Not Like Us, he's going to do just the rest of the disses. At least not like that. He's going to do Like That. He'll probably do King Kunta some way, somehow. He's going to do All Right, obviously. He's going to do All Right. He's going to do the love song with Rihanna. If I did a right crime, I'm going with you, so love me. He's going to do Swimming Pools. He's going to do Money Trees, right? So that's 4 songs he's going to do. He might do Mad City, but he did Mad City in LA and he did All Right in LA at the Super Bowl back then. He'll probably do those 2 songs. So that's about 5-6 songs. And, he obviously not doing the full songs because you only get 15 minutes. So that's 5-6 songs. You're going to do at least Squabble Up and TV Off. That's 7-8 songs. Okay. Now he's probably going to do Like That. That's 10. And then he'll close with Not Like Us. 11 songs, 11, 12. He'll probably try to do as close to 15 as he can. Not Like Us was nasty work. He's not doing Not Like Us nowhere. The NFL lets him do that song. See, he said everybody wants that song, but the NFL not let him do it. What's the difference between Not Like Us and Like That? Or what's the difference between Not Like Us and King Kunta? What's the difference between Not Like Us? He dissed the man in the Star song. The song with SZA. With all the stars are kosher. I don't know what she's saying. She's saying so. But he said, he was dissing Drake in that song. That song's like a singy song that was on Black Panther soundtrack. It won Grammys and stuff. He had to perform it 5 times because everybody wants that song. But even if he doesn't perform that song, he has so many sneak disses and direct disses to Drake over the past 13 years. There's no reason for Drake to do that. 100%. Not Like Us was the biggest song of 2024. 100%. So there's no, you can take away Not Like Us, but you can't take our spirit. To come off in a corny way. You might be able to take Not Like Us, but you can't take our spirit. We still hate you, Drake. It is what it is, bro. You take your lick as a man. You take your loss as a man. People are going to stop caring about the song in 6 months. And then you can come back out with some more rap music, bro. People are going to forget. Drake has done so much corny stuff and so much lame and roastable things over his career. He broke the code. He broke the code and a glass ceiling and everything of what being cool is in hip hop to be popular and to be successful in hip hop. He ended that in 2013, bro. When he came out with Trophies, or I would even say headlines. At the point where he made headlines, it was people no longer cared if Drake was a corny Canadian, you know what I'm saying, teen actor off the grassy. People were just like, this dude makes bangers. I'm here in this corner regardless. Drake had the hood with him, bro. Not to come off as sounding cringe as someone from the suburbs saying Drake had the hood with him, but literally Drake had the hood with him for a long time, bro. And it's just take your loss like a man, like everybody else take their loss. You're not the first one to lose a rap battle. Just a beat will get us hype 100%. You play dun 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 dun. Shout out to Tony. I forgot his name, but Tony, he did a joke on that, and that junk was like the funniest joke I've seen in the past year. Salute to that. Salute to that, man.
Whatever. They trying to say that they trying to make it so the narrative they trying to go with is that because UMG lifted our copyright claims, that's why we reacted to Not Like Us.
But that's what I'm gonna say though. I with Kendrick harder on that just to the simple fact that they with us on the reaction and let the copyright be unlifted. You feel me? He didn't fuck with us never on that.
But that's a misconception. Not everybody got their copyrights. Not everybody that reacted to Not Like Us got their video whitelisted.
And True Dot, to go back to your comment, he has to disappear for a year. I don't think he can, bro. Remember he signed a deal. He signed a deal for like $500 million because it was like, dang, Drake's still signing deals. Like he's the biggest artist like in the world. Hold on, Drake signs. Let me see, 500 million. It was something stupid, right? Ever since they announced that, he been releasing like 2 albums a year. Her Loss. Yeah, he signed a record deal worth 500 million, bro. 500 million, bro. But like, look, hold on. Okay, we'll do it like this, right? Am I sharing the screen? Okay, I am. All right, bet. Give me a second. Drake albums. I missed him. Okay. And I put a little thing. Disregard that. Anyways, if this is going in order, it's not going in order, is it? It's not going in order. That would be a lot more helpful if it was. But right, they announced it. That he was signed for $500 million. Ever since then, he dropped. I'm trying to see where it started. Because it started like 2020-ish. When he did the care package, that was around the time of the shutdown where he just dropped all his old songs. And then he dropped the joint where he was going against Jay when he was going against Donda, the one with the pregnant ladies on. Certified Lover Boy, right? That was 2. And COVID, just COVID. And then he dropped again when he did the Honestly Nevermind. And then he dropped again when he did Her Loss. And then he dropped again with For All the Dogs. And then he dropped it again with Scary Hours. And then he dropped again with 100. He dropped like 8 albums in the past 4 years, bro. What does he owe now? Exactly. Ever since they announced he signed a deal for $500 million, $500 million. Yay, go Drake. Ever since then, that Joker been dropping 2 albums a year, bro. He got the joint with P&D coming out. He tried to release 100 gigs by himself and just say, oh, I'm releasing 100 gigs on your head top, right? Man, the label made him drop that under the label so quick. He had to drop all them songs, re-drop them on the streaming service under the label, bro. Do it the right way. I thought he's negotiating right now. That's what Zias and B-Lou are saying. And that's what he's saying. That's what Zias is saying right here. Since he's negotiating with UMG for a better deal, he's like, oh, y'all trying to lower my price at this table when I'm trying to get more bread by gassing the guy that I'm going against in a rap beef. And that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. Not Like Us pop because Not Like Us pop. It ain't had nothing to do with the machine. Like I say, the machine don't work if the people not rocking with the music, bro. This ain't no Call Me Maybe, bro. Well, Call Me Maybe is an amazing song. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The label will bury him if he doesn't drop the lawsuit. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. You ever heard of Prince Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson tried to buy the Beatles lawsuit. The doctor said, oops, that's a little too much. Anyway, back to this. Another ad. My bad, y'all. Like I said, I got y'all. When I get 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna get YouTube bread.
Oh,
If you've been in this reaction game for a minute, you have some type of pull with any label. Like, it's very common to submit a song to a label,
Ain't no rules in rap beef,
and get the copyright lifted.
Yeah.
If you have that type of pull.
So
we've done it several times with UMG. So they trying to play the narrative that like UMG purposely did it so you can react in the favor of Kendrick, which is not the case. That song was a banger.
Freaky ass. Yeah, 6'9"
I think that song was gonna go regardless.
It did go regardless.
You got to think about it from the aspect of, bro, Kendrick, a top tier artist,
facts,
made a banger,
facts,
dissing the biggest rapper in the world,
facts.
What the do you think
what
was
do you
gonna
expect
happen,
was
nigga?
gonna
That
happen?
shit was gonna go regardless of whatever the UMG had to do.
Facts. It was gonna the like the red dots and shit that he had on the screen. That shit was gonna go regardless. You feel me?
And it felt like Drake or his team, whatever. Like I keep saying his team because I don't know if this is Drake or if this is like a strategical move on his team.
But you gotta finalize everything. That's why I ain't going with that shit no more, bro. After I seen our names in this shit, you gotta finalize the say so, nigga. At the end of the day, you gotta go in there and say, hey, this is what I want to do, nigga. When Gunna went in there and signed them things with that lawyer, nigga, that's what you did, nigga. You feel me?
So we just gonna put it on Drake. Okay, so boom. Either Drake can't get over the fact that people not like us that much.
Yeah, I think it really hurt, but it will hurt my heart too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But it was a banger.
No, it was. It was.
I think what it comes down to, bro, Drake probably didn't feel like Kendrick was capable of
doing that to him.
And I could tell from like how he was rapping. And it was crazy. It's like, okay, we talking defamation.
They talking that talk.
Why we acting like Drake didn't defame Kendrick first with the wife beater allegation?
He did. On me, he did, bro. On me.
That's like Kendrick suing UMG saying like, bro, y'all let this.
Yeah, like you let this nigga
call
say
me a wife beater.
Yeah, because that could have deteriorated.
Ooh. Come on, you there?
Am I there? Deterred his image. That ain't it.
No.
They detrimented. Is that it?
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Okay. So that could have detrimented his. That ain't it.
It could have been detrimental.
Okay, it could have been detrimental to his.
Yo, all right, bro. I said 10K. It might be 5K when I get YouTube bread. I'm not gonna lie, because this is going crazy. They doing ads once a minute. Cenat had 6 ads in the first 6 minutes. These dudes done had, Zias B-Lou done had about 4 ads in the first 9 minutes. They already getting paid from going live. And they already got a gazillion other videos from the lives. Anyway.
Career.
You know what I'm saying? Because if that went, bro, just like you say, if that went through, bro, like if they, say, you know, yada, 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 yada. You know?
Oh, all right, True Thought. I got to stop you right there. I got to stop you right there, True Thought. This is Kendrick Lamar. He had the largest hip-hop post-COVID tour in hip-hop before the Her Loss tour, because I think then Her Loss came around and then Drake had Savage on tour with them, and then he brought on J. Cole, and that pushed him above Kendrick's mark. But Kendrick is like one of the biggest artists in the world. Yeah, easy. Even you know that. Like, let's go to first week album sales. Kendrick Lamar, first week. Hold on, I gotta go through this because that was a crazy thing. That was crazy. Hold on. I see. Let me see. All right, cool. I got it. he's fired. Big Steppers wasn't that great though. You can say that, right? But like commercial success is commercial success, like right? Like he's been doing this for 13 years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they don't have it listed. Do you have to you gotta read it? Not I actually have to read. All right, hold on. Let me see. It had his numbers. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. 6 over half a million, bro. First week in 2017. It doesn't matter what GNX, GNX did 300,000. This did 600,000, bro. Kendrick is Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying? Boom. This shit took off. You know what I'm saying? Because people they was raising their eyebrow like.
You feel what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
And bro, you gotta realize, bro, reactors was gonna react to that song regardless if niggas was getting copyrighted or not. This has been like the reactors don't be reacting to songs all the time to make money. Sometimes it's just to get in the algorithm, to get the sub, to get the growth. You feel what I'm saying?
I would.
So it didn't matter if UMG lifted them copyrights or not. Yeah. People was gonna react however they reacted to it in the first place.
I think I would have had more respect for it if it wasn't like the name drops. Like I said, I ain't seen like no papers or nothing, but this shit just seems specific as hell. You know what I'm saying?
You saying like?
I mean, feel me?
He snitching like.
Salute.
I mean, these niggas like, hey.
Yeah, like these got the, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, like you could have just been like the social media creators. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we had the biggest reactions. I feel like we like the people he listed.
But nigga, I didn't stir no type of way. I was just like, I was just turned up. I'm like, nigga, what he said that?
And that's what I'm
saying.
What I'm saying? Mind you,
he was gonna say.
Another thing to take into consideration is that, bro, we didn't react no different to Kendrick than we did to Drake.
Exactly.
When Drake was saying some shit, nigga, we was just as hyped. Nigga,
I got beat up on this motherfucker. Shit, nigga, I done fell out my chair and everything.
And you know what's crazy, bro? UMG didn't copyright claim push-ups. UMG didn't copyright claim the Hard Part 6. Them shits is monetized.
So it's the same thing.
It's kind of contradictory is what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
On me. No, B-Lou ain't knew about the books. He looking at Zias like, I ain't get my cut.
The whole notion that like, oh, UMG lifted the copyright claims on not like us, so could, react to it in a positive manner.
Yeah.
Nah, I think reacted to it in a positive manner because that was a banger.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I still with Drake with Drake before this though, bro. And like I said, I ain't gonna just what is it called? Like pre whatever the word is, I ain't gonna it, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta see more in the details, but I promise, bro, that should make you stop fucking with a nigga all the way. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? You name dropping and doing all this extra shit for what? You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like it'd be like, for what, bro? Ain't did nothing to you.
But again,
don't even know.
And that's what I'm saying. It's interesting that like the defamation lawsuit is against UMG.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like a 5K.
And that's why on the flip side, this could just be like a strategic move on the grand scheme of things to like. For example, I talked to a UMG executive earlier today. And he was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know this to be the case, but it seemed like he trying to get out his deal. This is like a strategic play to get out his deal and go get the bag elsewhere because UMG not trying to give it to him. So it's like, bro, okay.
So you gonna throw me under the bus?
I'm gonna get this bag from UMG regardless.
I think happens after this run from Dot. I mean, bro, it's just gonna keep doing what he's doing. Like I said, like Kendrick has been like one of the biggest rappers, if not like the biggest rapper, like the second biggest rapper behind Drake for Lefty Gunplay. He said he didn't know who Lefty Gunplay was. Kendrick has been one of the top 2 biggest rappers in the world for the past 13 years, bro. Like, so the whole narrative of like, oh, no one listened to Kendrick before, this is just not true. He's Kendrick Lamar, like, and Cole. You saying how long he takes? Because Kendrick go on a hole, he like becomes antisocial. Okay, I got you on that. My bad, True Thought. Kendrick always gonna diss Drake. You say he's stuck in the past battle. He always gonna diss Drake. They've been dissing each other since 2013. That ain't gonna stop, obviously, with the start of GNX. I think Kendrick probably goes away. I don't know how long Kendrick goes away. I don't think Kendrick knows how long he gonna go away the next time he like goes back in the show. Because he got tour. He's got tour this spring and summer, the stadium tour. So probably do that. And then after that, he might do, I guess, award season for GNX, which will be next February and stuff like that. Other than, I don't see him popping out for anything after the tour. I don't see him popping out for anything other than the Grammys for like at least 2 years. At least 2 years, he'll probably go back in. But I don't know. He PG Lane now. He no longer TDE, so he can drop whenever he wants to. Because I think he wanted to drop for a while, but TDE was holding back. What is our artist to look for after K-Dot? Because Drake held it down for. Oh, okay. So you talking about the who's next, like the big 3 type deal. It's crazy because I think with these conversations, you always have to shout out YoungBoy and Rod Wave because they just do record-breaking numbers every single time. And just because that might not be your type of favorite music to listen to all the time, it doesn't negate the fact that they are like 2 of the more popular rappers right now. So salute to YoungBoy and Rod Wave. They definitely have like kids' hearts in their hands for sure. For like the past 5 since 2018, both of them kind of had the kids in the palm of their hands. You know what I'm saying? Paul, that was crazy. But yeah. So I say those 2 for sure. 2 people you have to mention with that. Other than that, I don't know if we'll get superstars again. I don't know if we're gonna get like I always say, I don't think there'll ever be someone as famous as Michael Jackson ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the internet. So it's like even someone like a Beyonce won't be as famous as Michael Jackson, right? Because like she can try to be off the grid and like exclusive, not doing interviews, not being the most active on social media. She's still like when she releases her documentaries and showing her daughter Blue Ivy like kind of taught to her, it's still a bit of a human element there with I was about to say Zendaya with Beyonce. I just don't think there'll be anybody as famous as Michael Jackson again. And that transfers over to this conversation of hip hop because Cole, Drake, and Kendrick came up in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Like that's when they broke through the internet era, the blog era and stuff like that. Mixtapes, Dat Piff, live mixtapes, et cetera, et cetera. They Spinrilla, they burst through all of those limits and went into the mainstream and became huge artists. With the internet now, you can I say this because you can create you create your own reality, right? So it's like it's a reason why TV isn't right TV anymore. We were just talking about, I was talking with a friend about like American Idol, about how American Idol became so irrelevant when it used to be like everyone, regardless of what you liked, right, in life. In 2003, you went home, bruh, and y'all all tuned in at 8 o'clock on Fox, and watched American Idol to see who was getting voted off American Idol. Like, it was a family thing. It was like a nationwide phenomenon. And the next day at school with your coworkers or whatever the case might be, you're talking about what happened last night on American Idol. You're talking about who got voted off, who you think should have got voted off, who you think is going to be the next big star to come from the show and everything like that. Like, it was a moment. Nowadays, you have YouTube. And YouTube, you can look up specifically what you like. So if I like specifically, this is a great example. This right now, if I'm specifically so into hip hop and hip hop heads and stuff like that, and drama and like what's going on with Drake and Kendrick and stuff like that, and I want to hear this being talked about for an hour and a half on YouTube by Zias, Lou, Cenat, No Life Shaq, whoever the case might be, right? I can go and do that. I can, if I want to watch somebody talk about McDonald's, who has the best McDonald's McGriddle, if I want to watch a 2-hour long video about someone doing a random video essay about the history of the McGriddle, because I'm so into McGriddles and fast food culture, I can go and do that and just consume those YouTube videos for forever. When I go in my car, I just hook up my phone to the Bluetooth and I listen to whatever I want to listen to. I don't turn on the radio and listen to what the radio tells me I want to listen to. I create what I want to listen to. When I go on YouTube, I watch what I want to watch. I tell my algorithm and my internet and my TV and stuff like that what I want to watch. I want to watch Inside the NBA. I want to watch NBA highlights. I want to watch basketball, women's basketball, college women's basketball, WNBA, and hip hop interviews, and Breakfast Club interviews, and whatever the heck is going on in hip hop. That's what I want to watch. And I dictated it that way. I say all of this to say, because of that, because we can all create our own worlds, you'll never see someone as big as those three guys again. You're not going to see a guy as big as J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick at the same time, because you don't have someone telling you, hey, these are the next three big rappers. Someone can tell you NBA YoungBoy broke the record for the most records sold, and they're in NBA YoungBoy selling out arenas when he gets off of house arrest, when he gets out of prison this year or next year, whenever he's getting out. He sold out the most places. Rod Waves led all first week sales, and he was the only rapper to be on Billboard 200 for albums the entire year of 2024. Someone can tell you that, right? But it's like, if I don't want to listen to a Rod Wave song, I'm never going to listen to a Rod Wave song. I'll just keep bumping Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because that's what I listen. If I just listen to Boldy James, Jid, and Conductor Williams, and The Alchemist, and Earl Sweatshirt, and Nicholas Craven, and Navy Blue, and That's My World, I'm just going to keep listening to that, bro. Like, I don't care about Rod Wave, so I'm not going to listen to Rod Wave. And that's why there'll never be another Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. Yeah. J. Cole said it'll never be the same regardless of what people say. He lost respect from the real ones. Facts. After the big four of Future, people come and go. And salute to Future as well. Future came up at the same time. Future been grinding for a long, long time. And he had like little sprouts and moments of greatness, kind of like 2 Chainz. But Future just, definitely at a different level. The Fantastic Four with Future for sure. Yeah, true. But this is the culture that represents us 100%. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if this, like, and I think it's different with basketball, right? Because I feel like we're at this standstill with hip hop and basketball of just like, okay, for so long we had Kendrick Drake and Cole, and like you said, Future. We had those 4 for so long. Someone eventually has to replace them as the new hot guys that lead the generation and everything like that. But we have a lot of good candidates. Like, we have a lot of popular people. Tyler, the Creator. Well, Tyler, Creator came out the same time as him. So it's like, you can't talk about Tyler, Creator like he's some new up and comer. Tyler, Creator been popping as long as those guys. Like, Yonkers was, 2009, 2010? Tyler, Creator been popping as long as those guys, so he don't even count. Big Sean's in that class. Gambino's in that class. They don't count. Logic's in that class. He don't count. Wale's in that class. He does not count. Kid Cudi's in that class. He does not count. So it's like, who is the next biggest? I don't know, bro. Playboy Cardi, but Playboy Cardi, I feel like is still an acquired taste. There's a lot of people that like Playboy Cardi and love him and is into the opium and is into the vampire. What? And there's a whole lot of people who hate that sound and think it's like the dumbest thing ever. So it's just like, I don't know. Playboy Cardi can replace J. Cole, or Future. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Oh, but like I was saying with basketball, it's like for so long we've been like, for probably like the past 5 years, we're like, dang, who's gonna be next after LeBron? Because it was kind of like Jordan, then Kobe, then LeBron, then like KD tried to compete with LeBron, but he really couldn't. It was still LeBron's league, and LeBron's still the face of the league. And who's after? Like Jokic is a generational player. Like he puts up a stat line you'll never see. I've never seen a player like Wemby before. Never, like ever. I've never seen a player like Zion Williamson before. I never seen a point guard jump like Ja Morant does. I never seen Giannis. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like, I don't know who the next guy is after LeBron. It's just, we're just in a weird time right now, I feel like. I understand, but it's now being restricted just to artists. It's personal. Fans, no more entire culture feeling who's running hip hop. 100%. That's what I'm saying. He trying to put his Jello 3 on us. Chill. Not too much on G3, man. The hit maker. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Don't do that. If it's not the same, it's the same. It's not the same for any artist post battle. For any rapper said that Lil Baby is already falling off. The thing about falling off, Glorilla fell off. And then she followed up the year that she fell off with the biggest year in hip hop. So it's like the Baby fell off. He got canceled. The Baby still came back in with 2-3 major hits. So falling off don't really mean much, in my opinion. K-Dot makes everyone look like kids right now. Facts. Curry became a fan favorite. The song is fine. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. But yeah, man, the Curry thing is it's family, bro. Like Aisha's cousin is literally OVO. Aisha herself is from Toronto, so it's just like Curry was gonna go with this family there. G3, I'm saying they selling him as the biggest, but he's good. I think they just put him like, I think record labels and everything like that are just like desperate, right, to get money, because it's like so many people have been pushing independence, and to the point where it's like most artists when they sign, they're still like, I still own all my music. This is a distribution deal. Like Flage is like that. DDG's like that, where he owns his stuff, but it's kind of like Epic is a lot of distribution on the back end and stuff like that. So it's just like with that, labels are looking for any reason to kind of keep themselves alive and keep themselves going again. So when you see a viral moment like Jello, I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. When you see that go top 30 Billboard with no backing, no A&R work or nothing, he just played it on Neon Stream, and then people started making fun of it for a week, and then he released it and everybody was like, oh, this is actually kind of good and catchy. They're just gonna pounce on every opportunity they can to make some money, to keep the building in operation, man. A lot of people work at labels, and like there's been so many like layoffs with labels for the past so and so years, bro. Like they need this, you know what I'm saying? They need every little viral moment they can get. LeBron gets a lot of hate. People looked at Curry. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're saying like Curry's the next guy. But Curry can't be the next face of the NBA. He's like 35 himself, 36 himself. Exactly what we were saying. Artists now are moments, no longevity. Artists are moments now, no longevity. No, I can't say that because Lil Yachty's still here. Like I always say this. I never expected Lil Yachty and 21 Savage to last this long, bro. When I first heard Red Ops, I was like, The song is amazing. The beat is great. He's kind of being carried by the beat. There's no way he keeps this up. Like he's like here past 5 years. And both of them are here, Lil Yachty and 21 Savage. Both of them are here 10 years later, bro. So there's definitely still longevity out there. For sure. When you be going live, bro, I don't have a schedule. I just do it when I can. Like I just landed in the A tonight and stuff like that. And I ain't been live for 2 days. So I was like, I need to go live. And then I also wanted to talk about this. I wanted to do it last night, but I was working on a video about Zion. It's on Nola News' Instagram if you guys want to watch it. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm going to show you a clip. I can't upload it to this account. I can, but I don't feel like dealing with like, here it is. Hold on. It's a video about Zion that I did. So I was working on this all last night, and I could have stopped and stuff like that and made sure it was like, what I'm saying, go to the thing. But I don't know. I like it. So I was just doing it. Anyways, he said no, Curry had his moment already. It's over. He can't get bigger. 100%. And that's all the respect to Curry. Like Steph Curry to me is top 15 all time. You know what I'm saying? So I respect. He said what did Zion do? I was just asking Pelicans fans how they felt about Zion. Like, do they want to trade him or not? That's what I was asking them. And half the fans, it was 50-50. Half the fans said they wanted to trade him. The other half was like, let's keep Zion. You can go on the Nola, like just go on Instagram. It's at Nola News in the videos up there. It's back to LeBron now. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's LeBron's still the face of the league, which is crazy. I don't know if the NBA wants to make but it has to happen naturally, right? Like the fans have to gravitate towards the person. Like you can't just put Giannis in all the commercials and be like, Giannis is the face of the league. Like people have to want Giannis to be the face of the league. People are gonna have to want Jokic to be the face of the league. Can't just happen because he's the best player or you put him in every commercial. Right? Shaq was in every commercial, right? Shaq is still in every commercial. Was Shaq the face of the league when he was in the league? No. Shaq, you can make an argument Shaq was the most famous person in the league, right? Like he's up there with probably Snoop Dogg in terms of most famous people in the world, but he wasn't the face of the league. When Shaq was in the league, it was like Kobe. Kobe was the face of the league. It was Michael Jordan, then Kobe. Let me see. I don't think after LeBron retires, he'll be celebrated like Jordan. He has no personality like that. No, LeBron would definitely be celebrated for sure. Like you already see it. Like when he turned 40, they pretty much gave him his flowers like he retired. Like that was his retirement ceremony. When he turned 40, he got plenty of flowers. So the LeBron farewell tour is gonna be probably the most annoying thing. Like I was following he said too many haters. Let me tell you something. You might not know. Believe it or not, Kobe Bryant was probably more hated than LeBron James at a long time, bro. And people still hated Kobe when he retired. Like his last dance, his farewell. People still hated Kobe. He made a whole commercial about it with Nike where he was like just orchestrating all the haters from all the different teams that hated him. It's like throwing up the middle fingers and just booing him and stuff. And he was just like, oh, I'll miss it. It's a whole Nike commercial. Salute to Nike. They had some good Kobe Bryant commercials. But yeah, man. Hold on. Let me get back to this because this is an interesting video. The Cenat one, he was like preserving his, you know what I'm saying, partnerships and stuff. He's and B. Lou not scared to talk about it. Probably because like you can tell the people that's like on the outside a little bit and stuff like that because they go against the grain. Him being compared to MJ and switching teams for hurt him. 100%. Like I think when you're talking about just like who's the greatest ever, that definitely hurts LeBron in my opinion. But I think people will acknowledge like LeBron was one of the more special people we'll ever see. Like I don't know if we'll ever see. It depends on where steroids go. You know, a 40-year-old doing what he's doing, and for people to be dominating like LeBron's a what? A 20-something time All-Star? I don't know if we'll ever see that again, bro. Like I legitimately don't. Like Zion is probably the closest thing athletically to LeBron that we've ever seen. Physically, everything like that. Physical specimen, like athleticism. And his body's already breaking down at 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know if we'll ever see this again, like what we're seeing from LeBron. Yeah, but people got Kobe over LeBron. I got Kobe over LeBron, but I still acknowledge LeBron for what he is. The thing is, Mike is living through Jordan's sneaker legacy, 100%. But LeBron got the school and the affordable housing in Akron. You know what I'm saying? LeBron got some things to hold him. But let me finish. Hey, true thought. Let me finish the Zion Zion. See, you got me talking about Zion. The Zias and Belu joint real quick, or at least get like 5 more minutes into it.
To get this bag from UMG, however,
Yeah.
if y'all not gonna give it to me from in the contract, from a label contract,
then I'm gonna get it else another way.
And I peeped that y'all used y'all did what y'all did to, like, you know, put them in my stock. I'm gonna sue y'all and get my money. So I'm gonna hurt y'all.
All right, bro. Like I said, give me the 5K, bro. When y'all give me the 5K subs, I'm gonna get YouTube Red. No more ads, bro. No more ads. No more ads in 2025. You gonna get the 5K subs. Share the channel with your friends. Whatever you got to do to make sure I get the 5K subs. Because as soon as I get the 5K subs, I'm getting YouTube Red.
Man,
that could be another way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because the lawsuit is against UMG. If he was suing Kendrick, I'd have been, Drake, you soft, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. That's what we doing, bro.
Yeah. But it's just still something that I've never seen, though. Has this ever happened before?
I would have never imagined a lyrical back and forth
turning into
from
some lawsuits.
Two greats,
ending
up in a lawsuit.
Because usually, lawsuit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not saying this to be like a type of way, but you know, usually the shit turn into gunshots and switches. You know what I'm saying? But the shit, and I'm glad it didn't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it didn't turn into that, which I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it didn't. But it shouldn't have turned into this shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. It shouldn't have turned into this either. I don't like I said, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it personally.
Okay, you don't like your name being mentioned, or you don't like him?
You don't like the man not taking his L like a man, bro.
I guess you got to get the bag, but it's like you got Air Drake, nigga. You better rent that out. You know what I'm saying? Shit or something. Cause I know he got hella bills. I ain't gonna lie, he probably got hella bills. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta rent that plane out, nigga. It just, bro. It's
like I said, it's either two things.
A bad way to go out,
things. Either he's trying to get his bag from UMG.
Yeah.
And this is just like a strategical move in the grand scheme of things, or he just a sore ass loser and can't get over he's just his ego is so hurt. His ego is so hurt he can't get over the fact that, like, bro, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That niggas really not like us as much as they did.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not buying I'm not buying the box.
That shit hit, bro.
That shit hit, bro.
That shit hit. I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
Bro, y'all.
Cause soon as nigga you see when he heard the beat, nigga,
bro, that was natural. Bro, that was organic,
my
nigga.
Mama, bro, that beat all over the world.
Some of y'all Drake fans gotta be realistic, bro.
Yeah.
That song, even Drake said it was a banger. He said, nigga, if it wasn't for the pedophile shit, I would actually fuck with that. Remember, Drake said that in the song.
Yeah. But it's like,
so it's crazy to, like, when I be seeing like what they saying in the lawsuits, like, what do you mean, like, UMG did all these things to make the song bigger than what it was? I don't think UMG had to.
Yeah, because it was gonna go regardless.
Maybe they did, but it don't make logical sense to me.
Yeah, on me, it's like, all right, chat. I got a question right now. This gonna settle a minor debate.
Isaiah Garcia said, "Rich as hell, he a sore loser for sure." So Lacey said, "Hey Z, this year I'm bucking." Oh, okay. So shout out to you. Get big.
Out of the whole beef chat, what song right now? Put one song that stuck out to you that you remember from the beef. What's one song you remember?
Nigga saying Euphoria, Family Matters.
Family Matters,
Euphoria was a banger, nigga.
Yeah, and I saying it wasn't.
That it just, again, this was a strategical, like this was a. I think Kendrick he beat him in the strategy game.
Yeah, 100%. That back to back, bro. That was the hard.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit
Like
still
that,
to this day one
bro,
of the hardest. Like
I'm gonna be 100. I'm a Kendrick fan. I'm a Drake fan too, but I'm a Kendrick fan, and I didn't think Kendrick was capable of doing what he did. I was worried. I'm like, damn, bro. Like Kendrick might have, this might have been the one. Like,
yeah.
So it was surprising to me to see how he was, nigga.
Bang, bang, bang.
Not like it's like, okay, hold
on me.
I think it caught Drake off guard. Like,
nah, bro.
Kendrick, like he said, like on the opening joint of the Mr. Morale, he's talking about
Because on my mom, I was like,
869 days.
Come on.
That shit keep you up.
He having the same nightmares that J. Cole had after he dissed Kendrick.
Real facts,
Remember,
bro.
he said he couldn't sleep.
Kendrick, J. Cole stepped out the beef.
He said he couldn't sleep, B-Lou.
And I know. He was in his nightmares, bro. I'm telling you. These niggas better wake up. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, sleeping on Euphoria too, bro. When they play, bro, I remember I was playing that song for about 10 days straight.
Drake with the 5. He said Drake down bad. If the public perception was that Drake beat K-Dot, we get no lawsuit. That's a good point. And basically, like, would this lawsuit still be in place if Drake perceptionally won the beat?
He'd be laughing and giggling. You know what I'm saying? He'd be laughing. But like you say,
Austin Brown, Hey Now is the most underrated song on the album. Yeah, I fuck with Hey Now. Hey Now, Say Now, all about my. Yeah.
And like I say, I ain't saying none of this shit was weak. I thought.
Yo, these ads is crazy. They doing an ad every 30
like
seconds.
I said, I had the same reaction to Drake's songs as the Kendrick songs. They was lit, bro. It was some lit songs.
Push-ups was tough. Now, push-ups was tough for sure. What's the lawsuit about? He's basically going to UMG. He's basically like, bro, I think, like I said, if it's on some sore loser shit, Drake is like, bro, I'm supposed to be y'all golden boy.
Yeah, like I'm the child.
How dare y'all?
All right, I'm about to end this video. Move on to the next joint.
In an effort to make, when y'all see me going against this, y'all trying to fuck up.
But I'm
the one that I done brought y'all all this money, bro.
Yeah.
I done generated all this revenue for y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Y'all gonna go against me?
Come on.
Y'all gonna help this against me?
Nah, for real though.
That I'm suing.
Yeah.
On some sore loser shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it could be like that.
It all depends.
Hey, business is business. And suing is a whack move in a rap beef. You know what you got into. You know y'all both work for the same people. You know what I'm saying? That's a weak move. All right. Anyways, I said that a gazillion times. That was over an hour and 37 minutes, bro. That's a what they say. In your words, 97 minutes on your head top.